Hey there, responders and RMPs. Chrissy Brooks here with your hypothetical for July. We are halfway through the year, halfway through 2026 already. Grab your decision tree. Let's go ahead and get started. Today, we are working with DEA controlled substances. So we're going to work through that decision tree, reading every word out loud because you know what? It's good practice. It's going to keep our mind fresh. Here is our hypothetical scenario. This one, I really want you guys to pay attention to this one, really work on what I'm telling you, essentially, because we're seeing more and more of these DEA controlled substances coming into our facilities. So it says here, please also open up your operator's quick reference guide. Go ahead and pause the video now. Get into ETT and open up your operator's quick reference guide. All right, now that we've got our operator's quick reference guide open, let's go ahead and read our scenario. So DEA controlled substances are handled with special considerations based on their classification schedule. Appendix P in your operator's quick reference guide details these special handling procedures. Please also open up your operator's quick reference guide to Appendix P to answer some of these questions. A driver calls you to a package that he discovers leaking on his car during his pre-trip. The box is addressed to the local veterinarian office and has Schedule 4 sodium phenobarbital 5 milliliters. This marking is indicating this package is a DEA controlled substance. It also has a poison 6.1 packing group 3, and that's packing group 3, not poisonous gas. Packing group is what the PG stands for. Diamond hazard label and red and white shipping papers. You open the box and find multiple small bottles of clear solution. 2 of them are broken and cause the wet corners on the box. This leaking package is not generating heat, smoke, visible fumes, or vapors, and is not irritating the skin or eyes in any way. Answer the questions below based on this scenario. So as we go through our decision tree here, up here in our top box, we're going to get no's. It's not too large of a quantity for us to absorb. It's not generating any heat, smoke, visible fumes, vapors. We're going to come down here. We do have a diamond hazard label. So that's immediately going to take us over into this box. This box right here does have the poison 6 label on it, but if you turn to your prohibited poster, remember, so we are looking for the toxic 6, which is right here, and this little tiny itty bitty text right here tells us that this is prohibited unless packing group 3 appears on the label. And in this situation, we have PG3, packing group 3, is on our label. So this is not prohibited. So turning back to our decision tree, we're going to answer no on this box. This box is going to be a no. This box is also going to be a no because we don't have any of these diamond hazard labels. Coming over here to our green box, remember this is our edible liquid box. We're not an edible liquid, not a common household chemical, anything like that. So we end up down here in our yellow box. We need to have our responder cleaning up this spill. So we are going to pick yellow box here. And then which response or containment sheet do we utilize first? Well, we're going to go to the poison 6 packing group 3, right? That's going to give us the best information. Clicking our next button here. So let's turn to that page, our poison 6 packing group 3, which is on page 12. So we're matching our diamond hazard label here up onto page 12. And it asks, what is the third item listed under hazards? So fire may produce irritating or poisonous gases, may be poisonous if inhaled, swallowed, or absorbed through the skin. Material may burn but will not ignite readily. So that's our third one. And then the material may be toxic as well as flammable. We're going to wear our goggles, boots, apron, and gloves when we're handling this. Then which of these action steps does the response sheet give us? So we're going to keep all sources of ignition away, avoid any activity that will cause the material to become airborne. We do not have a solid, so this one's a liquid. To avoid any potential reactions, use only Zepsorbent until all liquids are absorbed and the proper Zep consistency is met. Stir with a wooden stirring stick until the mixture appears dry. Do not add sodium bicarbonate to this material. So that's the one. Do not add sodium bicarbonate to this material. We're going to place the absorbed material into a lined spill tray using a plastic shovel, fiber broom, and our plastic dustpan. Ensure all spill residue is removed from the spill location. Transport the package to the service center for further processing. Okay? So what absorbent does the response sheet tell us we should use on this product? Back there in step number 3, it tells us that we should be using our Zepsorbent on this one, also known as Ambiente. Some of you have been getting the new Ambiente absorbent, and that's totally fine. Exact same thing, different name. Kind of like I'm Chris to my family, I'm Chrissy to you guys, and I'm Christina to my mom when I'm in trouble. All right, so this one has us going to step 3 in Appendix P. So I have my operator's quick reference guide open here to my waste disposal flow chart. So we're going to run through that real quick. Spilled or leaking, surrender to the DMP. We didn't spill outside a facility. We didn't enter a drain. We don't have reportable quantity. But we do fall into one of these categories, a DEA controlled substance. So we're going to click on this hyperlink. It's going to take us right to Appendix P. So let's go back here to our form. What was the question? In step 3 in Appendix P of the Operator's Quick Reference Guide, it states, Veolia will identify the item's DEA status in the unconfirmed summary. If labeled awaiting UPS special DMN regulatory managed item, what does step 4 tell us to do with a Schedule 4 package in step 4.2? That's a lot of force. All right, so let's go back to our Operator's Quick Reference Guide. We're looking for step 4.2. So there's lots of information. I'd really like you guys to take 5 minutes and read through this page about all of the different schedules because we're seeing this stuff. We're seeing illicit substances. This is your THC, over 3%. Any kind of non-medical street drugs that you might be finding, it's a Schedule 1. So we are actually, this is Schedule 2 stuff, which is 2 through 5, which is what we're dealing with. We have a Schedule 4, which is phenobarbital, which is a euthanasia solution going to your local veterinarian. So step 4.2, DEA Schedules 2 through 4. Place them inside of a 5-gallon bucket, affix the temporary ID label to the bucket, store the item in the designated DEA-controlled storage area using the proper bag and tag protocol. Contact your CEC, Corporate Environmental Coordinator, during this process. Your DEA-controlled substance will remain on the unconfirmed summary as a waiting UPS special DMN regulatory managed item. Contact CEC. DEA-controlled substances do not require a 2-day follow-up. So this is going to continue, and with the new ETT system, it's going to continue sitting in that awaiting review stage, essentially. So going back here to our Hypo form, blanked out there for just a quick second. So what does it tell us to do? It tells us to place the item in a 5-gallon bucket in the DEA-controlled storage area and contact your CEC. Your CEC is going to work with security for you. You do not need to contact security. That is your CEC who is going to do that for you. Next page here, I know that I need to look at that waste disposal flow chart. We already went through it and we ended up in our red box here. So in our red box, we're going to go to that Appendix P for DEA controlled substances and read through that entire appendix. It's like 3 pages. It's very important that we are handling these chemicals properly so that we are legal. We don't want to do anything illegal in the DMP. Hopefully, actually it's July 1st, so you should still be working on your DOK. It's been a week in operations. I know it has been, so I don't expect you to have it done on the 1st. Hopefully you can get into ETT. If not, scan this QR code. I am working through those now. I had not been able to get into the form for a little while, so if you've already submitted it and have not heard from me via email, go check your email. Otherwise, I will hopefully get you done this week. MFA, hopefully that's working for you as well. We're going to fill out our information on here. Whoops. My name doesn't have a J in it. Lordy, I got the fat fingers today, don't I? I am located in Omaha, and I claim all of you. I claim all of you Omaha folks, but I'm mostly in Berkshire. We're going to submit. Make sure you're hitting that submit. Save your response if you'd like to. And we're all done. Hey, guess what? We got one more. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thanks.